Good morning, student. Myself Anup Kumar, and it is my first video of this chapter, chapter 14, polygons. As we know that polygons is related to geometry. Okay. Then this chapter we will discuss today that to explain the definition of polygon. At first we will discuss the definition of polygon, their types also, and we will solve some examples also, that how to find the diagonals of polygon, how to find interior and exterior angles of polygons, and so on. Okay, students. So let's start the class now. At first, let's see definition. Now, polygons. What is polygon? A simple closed curve made up of only line segment is called a polygon. Okay. For example, we can say that quadrilateral, triangle, and so on. Okay. So there are two types of polygon. How many types of polygon? Two types of polygon. First, concave polygon, and second we will discuss, but let's discuss at first the definition of concave polygon. A polygon in which at least one angle is more than 180 degree is called a concave polygon. Okay, there is no need to see that the two angles or three angles more than two or three angles are more than 180 degree or not. If any one angle is more than 180 degree, then we will call that polygon a concave polygon. Okay, for an example, here you can see that a b c d e f, these are the polygon, okay, of six vertex. Now here you can see that if the angle f, interior angle, you can see here, okay, f angle, it is more than 180 degree angle, it means it is a reflex angle. So this type of polygon, if anyone, here you can see a is acute angle, B is obtuse angle, C is acute, D is obtuse, E is acute, but F is the only angle which is reflex. It means more than 180 degree. So we will say that this type of figure as a concave polygon. Okay, students. Now let's see the another type of polygon. Now students, here you can see that the another definition is convex polygon. A polygon in which each angle is less than 180 degree is called a convex polygon. Okay. In previous we discussed that more than 180, then it is called concave. If less than a 180 degree, it means it is called a convex polygon. Okay, students. And here you can see ABCD. So here you can see ABCD is a quadrilateral, and we can see also polygon. So here you can see angle is more, A is more than 90 degree, but it is less than 180 degree. Angle B acute, angle C 90 degree, angle D 90 degree. It means you can see that all the four angles are less than 180. So this type of polygon is called convex polygon. Okay, students. Now, what is regular polygon? A polygon having all sides equal and all angles also equal, that is called a regular polygon. For example, equilateral triangle and square. It means here you can see if ABC is a equilateral triangle, ABC is an equilateral triangle, then we know that all the sides of an equilateral triangle are equal, and also all the angles of an equilateral triangle are also equal. Same as if you will draw a square, then we know that all the sides of an square is equal and all the angles are equal to 90 degree. Okay, students, so it is called a regular polygon. Now what is irregular polygon? Same, just opposite to regular polygon, that is polygons which are not regular is called regular polygon. For example, trapezium, you can see that if you will draw a trapezium, then here you can see that these two sides and these two sides are not equal, these two sides are also not equal. It can be equal. These two sides, non-parallel sides, can be equal, but on when it is equal, then it is called isosceles trapezium. But all the sides are not equal, na? Because the parallel sides are always not equal. So it is called an irregular polygon. Okay, students. Now, let's see the formula. If there is a regular polygon of n sides, okay, then we can apply the formula of exterior angle. To find the exterior angle, we will use the formula 360 degree by n. And here n is what? The number of sides of the regular polygon. Okay, students. Now, the next formula is each we can't find the interior angle formula directly. We will find at first exterior angle, and then we can apply each exterior angle is equal to 180 degree minus each exterior angle. Okay, but some if the question in question it is directly given that exterior angle is given and you have to find the interior angle, then you can apply directly the formula. Okay, students. Now third one is each exterior angle is equal to 180 degree minus each interior angle. Same as we will form the formula number 3 by using the formula number 2. It means that we can take each exterior angle minus each exterior angle to this side and plus each interior angle to this side. Then we will get this formula. Now, in a convex polygon, okay, if it is a convex polygon of n sides, then we can say that sum of all exterior angle is equal to 4 into right angle. Right angle means what? 90 degree. Right angle means 90 degree. Okay. Now, if you have to find the interior angle formula, sum of all interior angle, then we can apply the formula 2n minus 4 into right angle. And here n is what? Number of sides. Okay, students. Now, if you have to find the number of diagonals in a polygon of n sides, then we can apply the formula n into n minus 3 by 2. Here n is again the number of sides. Okay, students. So let's see some examples. Now, question number 1. Find the measure of each exterior angle of heptagon. Heptagon means what? That is, heptagon means the polygon which has 7 sides. Okay. So we can say that the number of sides in a heptagon n is equal to 7. Now, we know that each exterior angle is equal to what? 360 degree by n. N is given 7. So, 360 by 7. Then, if you will divide it, then 360 is not divisible by 7 exactly. Okay. After dividing, you will get the value in decimal. So, we can say that each exterior angle of this heptagon is in decimal and the value of this is 51.4 degree. Okay, students. Now, let's solve another question. Now, we have to find the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon of 6 sides. Okay. It means here what is given? N is equal to 6. No exterior angle given. If no exterior angle given, then how can we find interior angle? No. Then like this, if side given and we have to find the interior angle, then at first we will find exterior angle and then we will apply the interior angle formula. So, we know that each exterior angle is equal to 360 degree by n. Same formula here you can see. Now, 360 by 6 is equal to what? 60 degree. Okay. So, we get the exterior angle. Now, we will apply the interior angle formula. So, the each interior angle is equal to 180 degree minus each exterior angle. Okay. Now, we will put the value. Then what we will get? 120 degree as each interior angle of this polygon. Okay, students. So, I hope that you have understood these questions. Now, let's see another question. Now, this time we have to find the sum of all interior angles of a regular octagon. Octagon means 8 sides. So, we can say that here n is equal to 8. Now, sum of all interior angles is equal to 2n minus 4 into right angle. Because here we have to find interior angle. So, we will apply interior angle formula. Okay. So, here 2 into n is 8 minus 4 into right angle means 90 degree. So, 2 into 8 16 minus 4 into 90. So, 16 minus 4 12 into 90, that is we can say 1080 degree. And this is the value of this question. Okay, students. Now, let's solve another question. Now, we have to find the number of diagonals in a hexagon. Hexagon means 6 sides. N is equal to 6. Now, number of diagonals. We know that formula of the number of diagonals is equal to n minus 3 by 2. N is already given. So, we will directly put the value 6 into 6 minus 3 by 2. In between 6 and 6 minus 3, in between there is a multiply sign. So, 6 minus 3, what it will be? 3. Okay. Now, you can divide it. That is, if you will divide 6 by 2, then 2 1 ja 2. And 2 3 ja 6. Then what is left? 3 into 3. And 3 into 3 will be what? 9. So, we can say the number of diagonals in a hexagon will be 9. Okay. You can also see it like this. That if we will draw a diagonal, draw a hexagon. Okay, let's draw a hexagon. Regular hexagon. Now, let's draw the diagonal. two corners, 1 2 3, okay, then here we can say 4, okay, now here we can say 5, okay, now 1 we can also draw like this, 6. So we can say that number of diagonals in a hexagon will be 9, 7 8 9, like this we can also draw. Okay, now students, so I have explained the examples, so you have to do some assignment works at your home, dear. So in RS Agarwal book you have to complete 14A exercise up to 9, question 1 number 1 to 9, and you have to learn the definitions and formulas also, which we have discussed in this video. Okay students, so thank you.